Wow, they're brave for painting their walls. Wow. I'm sweating so bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's wait. I'm awake. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I don't want to sing that song. I wanna fly on the desert. It doesn't exist. I wanna fly. You know what? Wouldn't blame you. I saw one person that was here and then they left. And then I saw another person come in and then they also left. So honestly, don't blame you. Well, I wish I had known that you were giving away a free little step stool because I wouldn't have to buy a stool. Hello to the one person that is here. That will. Hello, thank you for joining. Welcome. You're the only person here. How are you doing today? A wild bingo bongo. Love the name. That's a great name. I love that. A wild bingo bongo. I want to know what the thought process was behind that username because I think it's really good. I really like it. And I'm laughing because I am stressed out. Willow, stop looking at your paws. Hello, second person in the live watching me. I'm sorry, my Discord is just going off. I don't know if y'all could hear that. I hope y'all can't hear that because I know. Willow, stop licking your paws, bub. We also have a guest with us today. It's my little girl. Actually, my big little girl. She doesn't really know that she's big. Willow! She's licking her paws too much. Willow, stop licking your paws. Thank you. So, are you okay? Lay back down, girl. I really like Pokemon, and I'm tired of changing my username. Girl, same. I honestly, that happens to me a lot. My username, people mispronounce all the time. Like right now, my YouTube channel is like EJ Reyes, but like the actual @ is EJ with an AY, and people always like read it, and they always read it like EJ with NA. Like they say it really weird, and like I get it, but I don't know. I guess I just would feel like people would have I don't want to say people would have common sense, but I also just think like just sound it out a little bit. You know what I mean? What are you doing sniffing over there? You have the trash can. So I'm hoping more people join, mainly for the and if they don't, that's honestly okay also. Because mainly I just want to use this as like a placeholder because I have lots of videos that I need to edit and upload, and I just haven't gotten around to it because I am just always busy doing whatever it is that I'm doing. It's never like it's never really like anything super super big. Like I'm working, and then when I'm not working, I'm so burnt out from the one day I was working, 1 to 2 days that I'm working, that I just also don't but I don't want to think. So I just end up doing things that aren't related to like YouTube or like any social media that like I feel like I have to put effort in, like TikTok also. Like I posted like one TikTok I think yesterday, and that was unplanned. It was me complaining about TikTok Shop. So like honestly right now this is just a FaceTime. Girl, I know. That's what's so funny is like I've done lives before. I've done lives on TikTok and I've done them on Instagram, and like I almost never get like a lot of people in my lives, in my streams, and honestly that's totally fine. Who am I, a nobody? Like just because I have 3,000 subscribers doesn't mean all of those subscribers want to watch a live, like no, like I totally get it, and I'm not offended like in the slightest. I knew for a fact that when I posted about streaming, like I knew that I was posting it like 10 minutes before I was gonna go live. So like I knew for a fact that like not everybody's just gonna stop and watch me, out of all people, and that's totally okay. Like I said, she's having a little itch right now. What's up? Okay. Honestly, like I said, that this is just like a placeholder for like videos that I need to edit and upload. And every time I start talking in any sort of way, whether it be to another person or just like by myself in the apartment, this one does not like it. You look at her. She wants the attention. Even though literally 10 minutes ago she was napping on the couch. What? What is it? Oh, really? You want to say hello? You say hello to the one person that's here? You say hello? Okay. I guess so. See, like when I'm talking to her, when I'm paying attention to her, she's like, I don't want it, I don't care for it. And then I start talking like in a different direction, just like away from her. And she's like, oh, you're not. She's like, oh, you're not paying attention to me. Stop. See, and then I don't understand it. I know. I just have to give her some pets. She is baby. Even though she's a grown ass 4-year-old, she is a baby. I know. Well, I'm giving it to you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's relax. See, a wild Bengal bongo said hello to you. Anyway, I'm gonna try and explain myself while I'm giving her little pats and scratches. This is, like I said, like I've been trying to say for the past like 5 minutes, this is just a placeholder for videos that I need to post, and kind of just give like future video updates, like videos I want to like post in the future, as well as like my more exciting content that people are probably more wanting to see and people are subscribing for, which is a Colleen Ballinger reaction, or can I please? And what people are probably most wanting, which is a Colleen Ballinger compilation video, part 3. And I want to like address that now in a live, so that way, like, because I'm gonna have this like. Did you hear that? Did you hear that text that I got? That's my boyfriend. Again? He wants to get Chipotle. We had that yesterday. Hello? So, yeah. I wanted to address that first and get that out of the way. My God. Literally. Oh, I like cats too. I just think I'm not a developed cat person. Like I think I'm like a very dedicated dog person. I think dogs are just more of my vibe. But I love cats. I love black cats, especially. Black cats are my favorite kind of cats. Um, so anyway, if she'll let me speak, it seems like she's kind of doing her own thing now. Are you gonna get up on the couch? You get up on the oh, you get up on the couch? Come on, let's go up. Thank you. You lay down? Why? Literally, why? Come here. Come here. Give me a second, okay? Let me deal with this little girl. Come here. Over here. Over here. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, thank you. Lay down. Let's lay down. Thank you. Head over here. Oh, she's so cute. My little schmugaboo. My little troublemaker. My little baby. Let's hope she doesn't bark again. So okay. Let's hope she's chill. Okay. I'm going to try and do this really quick before she might accidentally bark again. So I want to address this first and foremost. I will not be making a Colleen Ballinger part 3 compilation video. I'm not going to, especially since she's been copy striking people. I think she copy striked H3, and that's like maybe because he's like a big name YouTuber. But I said banana. Are you okay? Whatever. So yeah, because of all that, I just don't feel like making a part 3. And also the original Colleen video, the first part, the original first part Colleen Ballinger compilation video. It's already like limited monetization, so I am barely making any money from that. And it's weird because sorry, I'm also texting my boyfriend on the side, so if you see me looking down. So yeah, I honestly just I think since my channel got monetized, I think I don't want to jeopardize that. I was rejected the first time when I applied for monetization because I reused content, and then I applied the second time and got approved. So I think the whole like monetization thing on YouTube is really sketch. But and yeah, I have been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I've always produced like my own original content, and I never really found success with it. And I honestly I accidentally jumped on like a very popular topic right now, last month, which was Colleen Ballinger and that whole situation. And at the time I saw so many like reactions to that video, and I was literally texting like my online friends, and I said, oh my God, should I make like a compilation of all the reactions to your video? And they're like, yeah. And it honestly, honest to God, like hand over heart, I genuinely thought it was only gonna get max like maybe 50,000 views. Like I did genuinely think that it was a video that was going to garner some attention, but not the amount that it's gotten up until this point. Like it's still crazy to me that it is going to hit 1 million views probably by later on, like before the year ends. And I've never had that in like my entire like 10 plus years of being on YouTube. And I think for me, I personally, because I've garnered this attention, I still want to make my own like content and not, make compilation videos, because I definitely think that after a certain amount of, hey, stop licking your paws. Well, stop it. Sorry. Whoa! Hey, quit. Let's not do that. Thank you. Ever since, she's mad at me because I did that. So ever since I got that attention from the Colleen videos, I definitely just want to keep making my own content. I definitely think it's really easy to get into that sort of community of compilation and commentary videos, and reaction videos. And I definitely think that's for a certain genre. I did make a reaction video to Amberlynn Reid and her breakup video with Feline, and I think that was fun for me to make, but it definitely is something and I think it's definitely like an acquired kind of content. You have to have that kind of talent. That's why, like, I don't know. Honestly, I would love to see more of your original content. A lot of people stick to one thing and then it's all they're known for. Yeah, exactly. I don't blame you. She has people helping her strike channels. I'm assuming her quote unquote boys helping her. What kind of content would you want to make? Please don't be a T channel. There are too many. Oh my God. Discord being too fucking loud. So yeah, I really like the content that I have made. You've never barked at them before. You just want the attention. Lay down. Thank you. Willa just wants to be in the spotlight today. I just genuinely don't get it. Anyway, yeah, I really love the original content that I was making after the Colleen videos, and that's the kind of content I want to make in general. I like lifestyle videos, but I also like, like if I want to make a reaction or commentary video, I feel like I should be able to make that content too. Like I've always been a variety kind of channel, so like I've always that's how my channels have always been. Like I've always made lifestyle videos, I've made fashion videos, I've made makeup. Like it's so funny. I've also done like makeup videos, and I just made I really don't. I'm gonna get her a treat real quick because this is too much. Get up on the couch. Crazy girl. Will you go lay down over here? Go lay down over here. Lay down. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I've always been a variety kind of channel, and that's how I've always been for like forever. Like I've never been like a one type of genre channel. And it's hard because it's like I have to take into account how the internet grows in time. So like videos that I make now or videos that I've made 5 years ago are not the same kind of videos that people might want to see now. And I've always made content in the way that's like I'm not trying to garner views. I want to make content that I like. And that's obviously like that comes at a price, like you make videos, you make content that you like, but it's not always going to be everybody's cup of tea. And so that's like the struggle. I think I am really grateful now that I have a bigger audience. So that way now I can like make that content and there will be people watching it versus like before I only had like 400 something subs. And I would only garner max maybe 30 to 40 views like per video. And that's if like I've said like I've posted on social media that I've posted a video. And I'm also very awkward too, like when it comes to my YouTube channel, just because it's hard for me to imagine myself, my personhood outside of like me. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's honestly just like, I don't want someone watching my video while I'm sitting right there, like, or I'm like in view of the video. Like, I do not want to physically be around while someone's watching a video of mine. Watch it in your own time. Tell me you're going to watch it or whatever. Do whatever you want with the video, you know? And so I can't, that's like my thing. That's why I never talk about it IRL with like people that I know. I never mention it. And that's why like people that I know and people who know me do mention it. They do bring it up, and it makes me feel weird because it's like, oh, you have a YouTube channel? Like there was a video that I posted years ago. I think it was in 2018. And it was a Friendsgiving video because pre-pandemic, we were gathering together to have Friendsgivings. And I remember I was recording so I could, you know, have a Friendsgiving video. And when we were all sitting at the table, like eating, my channel came up in conversation, and it came out of nowhere. Hello, Gio. Thank you for joining. So yeah, it came up during conversation, and I just started to cringe really bad. And one of the things I'm trying to learn is like to let go of the cringe, because if you cannot cringe, then you will never really be able to live your life. Your content kind of reminds me of Miasaurus and Crackhead Chronicles without the drama and TikTok they cover. I've never heard of Crackhead Chronicles, for one. And then Miasaurus, it's been a while, but I think she was in hot water for a bit. But her mannerisms and the way she talks reminds me of myself too. And I don't like to look at other people and think that either. Like it's just sometimes. So thank you for the Miasaurus comment in terms of like my content. Like that's cool. I like lifestyle and just calm down to earth videos with real people. Honestly, I just feel like with who I am now, I'm 26. So honestly, I don't want to promote my videos to any sort of audience. You know, like if my video comes across your recommendations and, you know, it comes across your recommendations and you discover me and you find that you vibe with my stuff, that's really great. And I'm really glad. And if you came only for the compilation stuff, that's also great. Not my kind of content. If you look through my past videos prior to that, that's not my content. I even said in this description that that's not my usual content. But I subscribed because of the stationery video. Oh, thank you. I honestly, when I first posted it, it wasn't getting a lot of attention, and then I posted about it on Instagram, and then now it's at where it's at, and I'm surprised. But honestly, I don't know if I really like that stationery video. So I honestly, I'm surprised that it's up. 26, I thought you were at least 19, 22. That's what everyone always says. Like, honestly, I get that my entire life. It's like a mix of like being Asian, and then also I'm like 4'11", so I'm like petite. And I've been the same size since I was like 19. So I just think, and I always tell people that number goes up with age. So like I'm 26 and people think I'm either like 20 to 23. But when I was like 15, people thought I was like 12 or 13. And it's always funny. But yeah, sorry. Back to my original thing. Yeah, I'm not making any more Colleen Ballinger videos. I've never been interested in her content prior to her controversy, and I'm not interested after. I did complain on Instagram stories a while ago, and it's recently come out that Johnny Silvestri lied about his experience with Colleen Ballinger and Joshua David Evans, and that made me annoyed because I included him in the compilation video, the first one, and I was complaining about it because I didn't want to update the video and take him out of it, just because like I don't have the energy. Like I just like honestly, once I posted that video, I kind of left it alone as soon as August came around, because by that time it had been a month. And so like, I don't really want to keep up with that video anymore. I only just check on like how many views it's at, because it's still growing, but like not to the extent it was in the beginning of July. What do you use to make your thumbnails? Because they're like, they're so like great, lol. So the apps that I use, so I have Procreate. I have an iPad, first of all. And then also, I don't mind. I was doing a puzzle prior to this, and I was trying to solve it before I went live, but I couldn't. And I'm so close to being done. And this one is just annoying the shit out of me. But I have an iPad, and first thing I do is like if I am making a video and I'm editing it, I usually try my best to find parts in the video where it could make a good thumbnail, and then I screenshot that. And then sometimes if I remember while I'm filming a video, I'll pose like to do a thumbnail. And and while editing, I'm like, oh, thank God. Or I'll take in a picture for the thumbnail. Like I just, I have it planned out in my head at some point. And then I use Procreate to do the little doodles on there. But I think if you don't have Procreate, because it costs money, you could use Snapchat if you wanted to. I think I used to do that before. And then if you don't want to do doodles, I also use Fonto, which is a like caption, like text app. It's what you can use to put text on photos. It's a free app. I've been using it for forever. Oh my God. Sorry for that ding. I've been using that for forever. And then I go on like defont.com or like search like aesthetic fonts. And then I like make sure they're free, and then I download them. And I downloaded like one time I dedicated a whole day to download over 50 free fonts on my computer, my iPad, and my phone for the Fonto app, and then for Final Cut Pro, which is what I edit on. Yes, it is Friends. I restart it like every so often, because once we start getting to season 9 or 10, I just restart it, because I'm like, oh, boring. I don't want it. You know what? I'm not at that point in my life right now where I'm getting my shit together. Okay. So I don't want to see them getting their shit together. Oh God. Oh, okay. So, done with the Colleen situation. Yeah. I'm annoyed with the Johnny Silvestri thing. Never going to like address it in a video. Never going to make like a commentary video about it. It's just annoying, because I watch like Swoop's like 3 hour and a half video on like 1.5 times speed, because I was like, oh, I forgot that I can speed shit up and I don't have to sit here and watch it at normal speed. I respect the hustle and the dedication to make like a 3 hour documentary on this shit, but like I don't have all the time in the world. So I watched that and I got annoyed, because I was like, Johnny, I included you in my video and I'm too lazy to take you out, but I'm at least aware now that you fucked up. So I can at least go to bed at night knowing that. But anyway, so no more videos on Colleen. I made a video I recorded a video talking about what videos I'm going to be making for the rest of this year and possibly next year, but I don't want to go too far in that. Let's talk about my little journal. Look at how cute this is. You can't really tell too much, but look, it's kind of shiny. And then on the edges, look at that. There's little stars. Isn't that so cute? Swoop was like so long. Oh, too much. I know, honestly, like I respect it. Like I respect it 100%. I just don't know if that is. And then she also has like a whole production team. So I think that's like another thing, is like you have other people helping you. I think for me, it's just like if I had to make a 3 hour and a half video on something, I would be too fucking tired. Thank you. So anyway, this is the journal so I have 2 journals, right? I'm a big fan of bullet journaling. Anybody have Bujos? Let me know. And this is my most recent one outside of this one. And so, yeah, there was no way I was going to write like any like YouTube related stuff in this bullet journal. And the reason why it's so fucking thick like this is because I've put like so many small like mementos and shit in here that I feel like doesn't classify as a bullet journal, but I had to I had to put it somewhere, and I needed to fill this journal. I got this journal at Kinokuniya in Austin. It's like a Japanese bookstore slash stationery store. So this is where I got it. The brand is, if I can find it, let me find it. Hold on. The brand is, did I cover it? I'm an asshole. It's like a German brand. Wait, did you get that on Temu? This journal? No, I did not. I was so close to buying stuff on Temu for a minute, and then I didn't because I was like, oh, Temu reminds me a lot of Wish, and I don't want to do that, and it would take forever to get here. I actually got this on odysseybooks.com. This was in collaboration with one of my favorite artists on Instagram. Her name is Cooper Calligraphy Art, I think. And she does these beautiful like drawings in the shape in like this is obviously the Sun Tarot, and it's beautiful. And then I also have like another one of her art pieces like right here. You can't really tell. I think it's also the sun. I think yeah, it's like just a print of the sun, and I love her art so much. I haven't bought, oh my god, let me slow down. I sound like Amberlynn. I haven't bought a Cooper calligraphy art related thing in a while. This is like the most recent. I'm also subscribed to her Patreon, so I do get a full size sticker and then like a mini sticker like every month. So that's like my most recent thing. But anyway, so yeah, this one, it just has a bunch of crap in it. I would cover the label. OMG, yes, I follow her. She's so great. I love Cooper Calligraphy. Her art is so amazing. And she uses Procreate, I think, too. So that's kind of why I downloaded Procreate also. But I obviously have not been able to do things like her. Anyway, also look at this little sticker. One of my best friends got me a sticker, like a custom sticker of my dog Willow. And look, it's a picture of her and then her name on the bottom. It's so funny. She gave it to me, and then she said, I told them to make the banner yellow because yellow is one of my favorite colors, and they made it green. And I've learned to love green, so I wasn't angry. But anyway, this is the amount I have left with this journal because I just am like insane. I also like take whatever like art related things, so like business cards and stuff, and I also put it in here, and then also the like pictures and mementos and stuff like that, because a lot of this was like on my wall in my bedroom at my mom's house, and so I just needed a place to put it because I didn't want to put it back on the wall. So yeah, but anyway, I could not put any like YouTube related things in there, so I got this, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to use it for, but I obviously use it for some other stuff now. Like I've written down recipes, and then whenever my boyfriend and I decided we were moving in together, I wrote down our plans for the move-in, stuff like that. So I obviously am a little bit more organized with this journal versus that one. That one's a little more chaotic. And then I tagged like for my YouTube stuff. Conveniently, it's next to the side where I have all of my bills. Oh no, you can see it. Okay. So anyway, in that YouTube video that I was going to edit and post, I'm actually just going to delete that and talk about it here. So that way, like, if anybody is wondering later what my plans are for my channel for the rest of this year and possibly next year, people can just watch this. Hold on, I'm going to turn on the light because it's starting to get dark. Hold on. Oh my God, we love yellow lighting. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, I've been obsessed with watching this person named Life Plus Cindy, and I found her through Zachary Michael, who covers Amberlynn Reid and Chantel Foodie Beauty, and so he mentioned her in a video, and then I started watching her video. Like, I didn't subscribe to her at first, but her videos would pop up in my recommended, and so then I was like, ooh. And so then I started clicking on it, and I was like, oh, fuck it, you know what, I'll subscribe. So I've been watching her videos, and I watched all of her Vlogmas videos when she was still with Andrew. And it got me thinking. I was like, oh my God, I like vlogging. So I might do Vlogmas this year. I also was thinking about doing Vlogtober. That's big to do like 2 whole months of straight vlogging. I don't know if I'm really up for it. So it is ideal to want to do both Vlogtober and Vlogmas, but I don't know. You know, like I don't know if that's like too big of a project, or I don't know if that's too much of big projects to take on is what I mean. Like I don't know if I should take Vlogtober and Vlogmas, but I most definitely want to do either or. I know that Vlogtober is probably one that's not super popular because I don't hear about it as much, but also I don't watch a lot of vlogger people. Like I don't follow a lot of lifestyle bloggers. So maybe it is, but I just don't know. And I forgot it was a thing. So I was like, oh, Vlogtober. And then Vlogmas, I think my heart's more set on Vlogtober, or not Vlogtober, sorry, Vlogmas, because I love Christmas. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Halloween, but I love the Christmas vibe. I've always loved Christmas, and so that's more exciting for me. Also, side note, I don't blame you if you're watching Friends and not listening to me, because I glanced up and I was like, oh my God, she's about to start singing Baby Got Back to her daughter. And honestly, it's so funny thinking about not being entertaining enough that somebody has to watch the TV in the background. Anyway, so for the 5 people, ooh, I got so pink so fast from laughing so hard. Okay. So, for the 5 people that are watching, what do you think I should do? Should I do Vlogtober and Vlogmas, or should I just do one or the other? And if I should do one or the other, which one should I do? And which one are you more willing to be interested, or not willing to be interested? Which one would you be more interested in watching? Vlogs in October or vlogs in December? Vlogmas, that's fair. Because I was thinking, because Vlogmas seems to be more entertaining and more wild or well known than Vlogtober. You know what I mean? I like Christmas. Me too, dude. Me too. I love Christmas. Christmas is my shit. And I think Vlogmas is more. I think it's more homey than Vlogtober. I also think maybe my vibe isn't very like spooky. I don't know. I mean, I guess there's no prerequisite to do Vlogtober, but that is definitely something that that is definitely something I think is like, why would I do Vlogtober? I'm not like I'm not spooky enough. Well, as long as you don't overwork yourself. Yeah. That is like one of the hardest things about YouTube is like in the grand scheme of it all, like I know that doing YouTube is supremely easier than doing what I do right now. I mean, what I do right now is not necessarily that hard. Like what I do for work is like not necessarily that hard. I work like in general merchandising. Like it's not that hard. I just put stuff on a shelf and make sure it looks good, you know? Like that's not necessarily hard either, but I do have to like be out there every day and talk to people. And honestly, I just don't. I mean, does it make sure I get physical activity in for the day? Yeah. But do I like it? No. You should make videos about past experiences, like the worst job you ever had or worst date you ever went on, etc. I think that would be interesting. That, honestly, you know what? I would, you know what? I'll write that down actually. Thank you, Planet Moolah, for that suggestion. Let me see. Worst experiences. I'm gonna put life so that way my brain kind of remembers as a generalization of like things. I was gonna say that is so wild that you say that because I recorded a video that I have uploaded, but it's like privated. And I was going to upload it, but then I realized it involved other people in the way that like, well, okay, it's not about it was it was it's about kissing. Okay. I basically was I basically was like ranking, or not ranking. I was rating all of the kisses I've ever had in my life because I've kissed people more than I've like banged people. That might be TMI for you, but I'm not ashamed of that at all. So I made a video like rating the kisses I've had in my lifetime, and I thought it was a really good video, but I realized that like I would be talking about certain people that might watch my videos. At the time that I recorded it, I wasn't sure who was watching my videos from like my past, and I didn't want to post that without their permission. And so I just privated it, and I was like, I'll just private and then ask them if it's okay to talk about it. I did use different names for them, but that was the thing also. I was like not sure if I still was okay after like using different names, because I didn't want somebody to like message me and be like, you were talking about me in your video. And I'm like, because I technically could be like, well, I didn't say your name, but also like I just don't want to like expose them like that, even though like one of them deserves the exposing because they're a piece of shit. But like, yeah, I don't know. I could probably do it right now. Oh my God. No, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not going to expose. I mean, he definitely does deserve it because he like, and so he definitely deserves the exposing, but I don't know. I think I'm going to wait for that. Yeah, that's true. If they watch your videos, it might be bad. Yeah. I also just like think that people from my past don't keep up with me. And honestly, like I hope they don't, because not because like, oh, I want to make videos about them. It's just like we went our separate ways, you know, like I don't keep up with you, so why keep up with me? It's just one of those things. I just keep that, and I try to keep that energy with like people in my life, you know, like people come and go. And so like I don't want to like have somebody keep up with me when I don't keep up with them. So anyway, like, yeah, that is a good suggestion though. I in terms of like, oh, jobs or like dates, like, yeah, I probably think I will make a video about that. So I definitely think I will do Vlogmas. I will tentatively say that I will do both Vlogtober and Vlogmas, but for sure I'm doing Vlogmas. So, okay, great. That did it for me. Another video I wanted to make was just a video about my dog, just talking about her and our journey, and how I came to be her owner and how she came into my life. For the dog people, nobody asked for it, but I kind of want to. I don't know. We'll see. But that is a video that I tentatively want to make as well. Another one I wanted to make was a talking video. And I know a lot of those videos can be they can drone for a while. And I'm also somebody who just talks way too much all the time about whatever. I can go on so many tangents. You have to literally like tell me what the original like topic was, in order for me to like, because I will just go off. Like even now, I'm going off right now. But anyway, a video I wanted to make. I don't know what to really title it, but basically the main topic was like being aimless in your mid-20s, which is something that I'm currently dealing with and I've dealt with since I was 18. And so now that I am in my mid-20s, that is something that like is a lot more difficult to really navigate versus like being 18 and like just fresh out of high school, because you're fresh out of high school, and now I'm in my mid-20s, leading up, like heading towards my 30s. And I think that's like a much more different experience than being 18 and aimless. I have like subtopics to talk about that, and I genuinely want to plan that out in a way that like doesn't make the video like over half an hour long. Like at max, I want it to be only 30 minutes long, because I don't want to go talk about it for forever. And I also think like it's not going to be like my experience in that way is not going to be the same for everybody, or like, and it's just more like what has happened prior to the present, and like kind of how I've navigated that. So that's a video that I potentially would like to make, but it is, like I said, a talking video, so it would be something that I have to like figure out what to say, and how to say it, and not just like go on and on about something. So that's something that I'm considering as well, because it is a talking video. It is one that like I'll have to really think it through before like filming and everything. And so those are all the videos that I have so far. I've always like mentioned girl, honestly, keep talking. You're sitting across from me as I'm having dinner. Slay, what are you having? My boyfriend, John, he's bringing tacos home. We keep eating out and we need to stop. I'm feeling like Amberlyn Reed, having takeout every day, but it's hard out here. I don't cook. So I need to, honestly, that could be a video, learning to cook with me, like a series. Honestly, I don't know what to see about that, because I don't. The only dish that I really know how to make is like this sun-dried tomato chicken pasta. It's so good, but because my boyfriend and I have had it so much, I'm kind of getting sick of it. I also wish that my mom honestly taught me how to make some traditional Filipino dinners, like meals, because here I am now and I can't really make it. But the thing is with like Asian dinners, it's like cooking from the heart, like there's a general base recipe, but like you make it your own. And that's the thing. If I don't make it the way my mom makes it, it's not going to be any good for me. So those are my video ideas so far. I mean, obviously we got 4 more. Whoa, sorry. Just realized we have 4 months left of the year. What the fuck? When the fuck did that happen? When did that happen? I have not processed March yet. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, so we still have 4 months left of the year. I really want to do Vlogmas, so I think I'm going to decide that right now that I'm doing Vlogmas. Vlogtober is still maybe. I honestly, so with the videos that I want to make, I also want to aim for getting a work from home job, because I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be a good thing for me to like work from home and also do YouTube from home, because then it's just like, oh my God, I'm just at home all the time, just doing work 24/7. That sounds like ass. So honestly, if I do get a work from home job, I will prioritize YouTube in the way that like I will only really record something if it is truly interesting or it is something I want to talk about or I'm leaving my house. Like I really won't do anything YouTube related from my house. Like I'm not going to film anything from my apartment. No, I cannot speak Tagalog, and and it's fucked up of me, but I do guilt trip my mom like every once in a while for not teaching my brother and I to speak Tagalog because my my mom just has so many relatives, and my grandma, my mom, my grandma, and her two sisters, my two aunts, their native language is Tagalog. That's like the first language that they've ever learned ever in their life before English. And so like I would like to speak to them in their native tongue. Um, if you're behind, that's totally fine. I don't even it might be me. I was watching a different live stream earlier and it was buffering, so it might just be me. But yeah, I would like to speak to my relatives in their native tongue, but I I know if I just if I just push myself, I could honestly like learn it, but we all know that like learning languages as an adult is supremely harder than when you learn them as a kid because you're a kid and you retain information a lot easier. But I mean, I don't think I have an excuse. There's like adults who learn new languages all the fucking time, but I mean, I don't know. I just you have to find a level of dedication to do it, and I try my best to like learn something from my mom, but you know, it's just one of those things. I'm having pizza tonight is just one of those nights. Slay, pizza's good though. From where? Or from where? And what kind of pizza? That that will decide something in my head. I'm learning Spanish right now and it's tough. Yeah, I took Spanish 3 years in high school and I barely retained like anything from it. I don't think I could form an actual sentence in Spanish other than no habla español, you know? Like it's one of those things like biblioteca. And it's annoying too because my dad, he even like stressed that I need to take or that when I was in school that I needed to take like a language course. And so I took Spanish 1 and Spanish 2, I think my freshman and senior year. And then my junior year, I didn't take any course. I don't know why. And then my senior year, I ended up taking Spanish 1 again. So I could have that third credit to graduate, I think. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, barely retained anything. I think learning languages like older than like 14 is a lot harder. But I mean, it's possible. I'm also a very lazy person. I am learning from my mistake. I can't have everything. Lesson learned. Papa John's, I may have chosen wrong though, because I got an extra large Big New Yorker and it is not those things. Oh my God. That's funny. Hold on. I am learning from my mistake. I can't have everything. Lesson learned. I'm learning that mistake every day, Caleb. I'm learning that mistake every day that I can't have everything. Yep. What's the best frozen pizza? I didn't really grow up eating a lot of frozen pizza, but meeting my boyfriend, I have eaten some frozen pizza, and the only pizza that we really like to eat is DiGiorno's. Like, I think it's the hand tossed crust one that we like, the pepperoni. We like that one. But pizza is good. Papa John's, I don't really get a lot. I think I probably. My favorite is Domino's. I really like Domino's. I think it's because of their crust, because it's like garlicky. I love garlic anything, so that's probably why. Yeah, so I don't speak Tagalog. I wish I did though. And I also haven't been back to the Philippines in like years. I was born in Guam. I used to, you know what's crazy? On job applications, I used to put that I'm just Asian. because it is kind of blanket. Like Guam and the Philippines are both Asian, but actually Guam is Pacific Islander. So now on job applications, I put I'm two or more races because I technically am. I like Guamanian and Filipino are like really similar. They're really close to the point that like I tell people I'm just straight Filipino. Um, what are you, a pineapples on pizza person? Absolutely not. I'm really sorry if you are. I am not. If I'm gonna say this. If I grew up eating pineapples on pizza, I probably would have been a pineapples on pizza person. But I was not. I grew up on pepperoni and cheese only. And that's also like my downfall. I only eat pepperoni or cheese pizza. Like I don't really put anything on my pizza besides those two things. Was your dad in the military? Why Guam? Um, Honestly, I don't know why. My dad was not in the military. His sibling, one of his siblings was though, but not him. He was born in Guam. My mom was born in the Philippines, and my dad was born in Guam. And then I honestly don't understand how I came to be born in Guam because my dad met my mom in the Philippines. I don't get it. I think we were in Guam though. I think I was born in Guam because my dad's mom, my grandma, lived in Guam and she was sick. I think around the time I was being born. So I think my parents wanted me to meet my grandma or might want my grandma to meet me um before she passed away. I don't really get it. I don't really get it either. I think I'm just a person that doesn't like to mix sweet and savory together. Like I've never been that kind of person. Like I don't like sweet and sour chicken either. Like I don't, I'm one of those, like, I want to keep those things separate, babe. Like that's not for me. I've seen hairstyles on women I don't know why that made me laugh. What do you mean, Caleb? You've seen hairstyles on women When I read the word I just hear re. For the longest time, I thought the Philippines were another type of Hispanic. Um, they're really similar. They're really similar. Like a lot of like language, like the Tagalog and Spanish are like they have the same. They almost have the same words or they have some words that are the same in the. Oh my God, that mean the same thing. Like for the first time ever, I saw the word basura and I only thought that was a Tagalog word. And I found out that it's also Spanish. I've seen some cool hairstyles on women recently. That's what I meant. I wanted to really believe that you just didn't finish your sentence, so I'm glad that's what you meant to say. Are you talking about me? Are you saying this is a cool hairstyle? A lot of Filipinos have Hispanic last names. Yeah, Reyes is not my last name. It's my middle name. I'm pretty sure. Like my internet name is like not my name. And I don't like to say my full name, just like out in the open, just because like I'm pretty sure my emails are already on the dark web. So like, because I get spam emails almost every day, and then I used to get like telemarketers calling my phone. So I honestly am just trying to limit the amount of information I give out on the internet now. But yeah, Reyes is my middle name. And yeah, Filipinos and like I think Guamanians do. Oops, sorry. Um, Guamanians and Filipinos are very similar to Hispanic people, I think, in terms of like language. My brother and I do get mistaken as Hispanic sometimes if people don't guess Filipino at first. Something that always got me, I'm sorry, this is random. Something that always got me was whenever I tell people I'm Filipino, or when I would tell some people that I'm Filipino when they'd ask, they'd be like, "Oh, I thought you were Asian." Bestie, I'm gonna need you to look at a globe for a second. Like, I need you to look at a map. Like, and it was so tiring at the time to just be like, I am Asian. Filipino falls under the umbrella of Asian, like it was one of those things. I was like, please. So yeah, I just, that's funny that now that I think about it. Man, I fucking forgot what the topic was because I got distracted by chat. Caleb, were you saying this hairstyle is cool? I need to know now because honestly, I just put half my hair up in a clip and then I put like that tail end forward. Yeah, yours looks cool, and the others I've seen on YouTube and the internet are awesome. For example, the different hair colors are creative, purple and brown. Yeah. Fun fact, I have had every color of the rainbow except for white. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I posted a video a long time ago. I just was telling my boyfriend that I'm live streaming right now, so to not be surprised when he comes home. So yeah, a while ago I made a YouTube video where I go through all of my hair phases, my hair journey. I think starting from like my natural hair color to that time. I think that was in 2018. Oh my God, shut up. I'm gonna okay, hopefully that fixed it. So my natural hair color is brown, like dark brown. And that's different from my family who all have like black, either dark brown to the point that it looks black, or black. And I was the only one who had like naturally like dark medium brown hair. And I was like, that's weird. I have this theory that I think I'm adopted, but they always tell me that I'm not. And I'm like, if I show a picture of my parents, I always think I don't look like them. And people always tell me, like, I'll show a picture of my brother and then I'll show a picture of me and they'll be like, oh yeah, your brother has your mom's eyes, or blah, 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 blah. Like, saying all the features. I don't think he has her eyes, but like, they always point out that they look like he looks like my parents. And then when I show a picture of me, why was that not? Can we? I'm so sorry, y'all. I hate that it's doing that. Well, anyways, so you're just gonna have to ignore it. Yeah, when I show a picture of me, people are like, oh, you, and they have to stare at the pictures for a while. They have to be like, I mean, you have your dad's nose, and I'll be like, really? That's like the only thing you found is the nose? And it's just so funny. And then when I brought it up to my mom, like, oh, I think I'm adopted, she's like, no, you're not. You were surprised though. And I'm like, thanks. I also think I'm adopted in the way that I have not seen pictures of my mom holding me after giving birth. Okay. Now that is suspicious to me. There are pictures of my mom holding my little brother after giving birth, but where are my pictures? Like there are pictures of like me getting christened, my first birthday, but where are the hospital pics? I need like actual proof that you gave birth to me. Like, so that's something, that's a whole like rabbit hole in my brain. Cause it is so weird to me that like, and I don't, and then like, they never deny it either. I feel like every time I bring it up, they're just like, oh, you're ridiculous. And then I'm like, who do you think you look like? I don't think I look like either of them. Like, I genuinely think that I don't look like either of my parents. Like, let me find a picture of. I don't keep pictures necessarily of my family on my phone because it's just like a lot, okay? And I don't even like I don't live in the same house as them anymore. So like there's not that many pictures. Wait, let me find. I don't think I look like either of my parents. Maybe you were a surprise adoption. Honestly, would not faze me if I was in Guam. Like it would not faze me. Okay. So let me show you a picture of me as a kid, right? First of all, I want you to see a picture of me as a kid. Cute ass kid. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I think I might look just a little bit like my dad. Only a little bit, not a lot. Like I do resemble my father, my papa, just a little bit. Let me find a picture of like all four of us. So maybe that'll like be more helpful. Okay. Well, let me show you a picture of me and my dad. This was like in 2012. Okay. Here's me and my dad. What do we think? I also look strangely like a me character in this picture. Like, why are my eyes like that? Oop, you can see my tabs. So that's me and my dad. And then let me find a picture of me and my mom. Okay. This was conveniently like just a few more pictures down. This was in 2013. And then here's me and my mom. The lighting is like not doing it justice. Okay. Like I'm looking. Yeah. See, and that's the thing. Like other people can see it, but I can't. Like I can't see it. I also think people when they see me and my brother side to side, they're like, oh, they look related. Like y'all do look related, but I look at my brother and I don't think we look related. Like I just don't think I look like my family, and that's honestly that's like my own brain. It's my own brain problem. I'll find a picture of me and my brother too. That's a really old picture. I'm not gonna. Me and my brother are 5 years apart. I see a resemblance in both, kinda. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like everyone kind of other people can see it, but for some reason my brain can't. So this is me and my brother in 2014. I'm 17 and he's 12 in this picture. So this is like we obviously don't look like this now, but like this is just a baseline of like what we look like. We the camera makes our eyes look really small for some reason. But that's me and my brother. And yeah, like people who know me and him like say that we look related, but I don't think we look related. Was that an Asian joke? Haha. No. No, because do my eyes look small? Y'all, do they look small? I don't think so. One eye smaller than the other. Fun fact about me. One eye smaller than the other, and it is always mistaken as a lazy eye. Or like my mom would always like make fun of me and say that it was a lazy eye, and I'd be like, that's rude. I do not have a lazy eye. One eye is just smaller than the other. It's this eye. Can you tell? You can really tell in pictures that I have one eye smaller than the other, but ooh, okay. Thank you, Planet Moolah, for the compliment. I think my eyes aren't. I think I like my eyes. The only thing is they're hooded, and I don't necessarily hate. Okay, wait. Can somebody explain to me the difference between a double lid and and hooded eyes? Are they the same thing? Because I don't know what I have. I either have hooded eyes or I have a double lid. I know for a fact I don't got a monolid. I've never heard of those before. They're more relevant in like Asian cultures, like the terms double lid and double lid and monolid are more in like the Asian culture terms, but hooded eyes I think is mentioned in the beauty community somewhat. So I don't know what I have. What do y'all think I have? Do y'all think I got a double lid or hooded eyes, or they're the same thing? I could just Google it right now. I'm just really lazy. I think I might get off live when my boyfriend gets here with the food, so that way I don't want to do a mukbang tonight. Sorry, guys. Maybe another one of these nights. Also, back on the video subject, I might want to do another commentary or reaction video to Amberlynn Reid because I think I went really easy on her. My first reaction video of her, when in reality, I'm actually pretty critical of her content and her lifestyle, even though I have no room to talk, commenting on other people's lives. So I might consider doing that. Every thought in my head just went away. Oh, I also want to maybe do a skincare video. I got a bunch of new skincare. Spent way too much money than I needed to, but I want to have nice, dewy, hydrated skin, and that means more skincare. I bought like that CosRX snail mucin essence that is all over TikTok right now. Used it for the first time yesterday. I used it for the first time yesterday. Ming Ming and Nibbles show. Thank you so much for coming. I thank you for the company. Yeah, anyway. So you're okay. When you corrected yourself and said I wouldn't live with my boyfriend either, I thought you said live, and I was like, why wouldn't you live with your boyfriend? I mean, would it be like is it because you guys haven't been together for long? And then I reworked it in my brain and I figured it out. Anyway, let me finish my skincare thing. So yeah, I might do a skincare thing once I've used these skincare products for some time, so I can finally be like, this is my skincare routine. And I've been wanting to do a skincare routine video for forever now, but I've never had like a consistent routine for more than like a couple of months. And I've been doing this. I've been focused on skincare for almost a year now. So I would like to do a video on that. What is my aesthetic? I like to say I'm a maximalist. I look at my fucking apartment. Like let's just take note of the background. Like this is my boyfriend's side of the TV stand. This is mine. And everything up here also mine. Mine. Like this whole living room has all my shit. Sorry, who's Amberlynn? Amberlynn Reid is a controversial YouTuber. She came into the scene. She's technically like a weight loss YouTuber, but she's never really lost weight. I can do probably a whole separate, like I could do another stream talking about Amberlynn. I am so caught up on the Amberlynn Reid lore that like I could probably do a whole live of it. But she basically constantly fluctuates on whether or not she's on a weight loss journey, and just is very controversial. And for that, she's entertaining to some, including myself. If you do a mukbang, we can truly have dinner together. I know we probably could, but maybe another time when it's just me. Spotify or Apple Music? I have both. but I primarily use Apple Music because I can. I have a. I mean, I guess technically with Spotify, your liked songs are your library, but with Apple Music, I can see all the music that I've added to it rather than like liked it. You know what I mean? Um, and I have used Apple Music for forever now. So that's just my primary. I used to use Spotify a lot. And then I tried to like transition into using Spotify for a minute. Um, hey, what are you doing? Sorry, I just caught Willow licking her paw. Oh, poor baby has allergies. You can see her looking right here. What's up, Bubba? Oh, she's about to lick her butthole. Don't want y'all to see that. Yeah, I tried to do Spotify for a little while, but I just couldn't get into it. What do you think of Trisha Paytas? Okay, hot topic. I am not a fan of Trisha Paytas. I think she has grown a lot over the years, since her past content. I think she has grown. And I think ever since becoming a mom, she has definitely toned down in terms of like her personality and, taking care of herself. And I definitely think in under or in Colleen Ballinger terms, really fucked up what happened to her in relation to that. My best friend kind of keeps up with her in a meme way. So I always like tease her and say, "Oh my god, look, your idol posted something on YouTube or on TikTok." I think she's kind of controversial, but I also think I believe in people growing, and I think she has, but I also think she's not my type of like YouTuber content creator. I did watch one video of hers, like full out, and it was the no budget Target shopping spree. And it was kind of like like I was living through her kind of situation, because I don't think I'll ever know what it's like to have a no budget Target shopping spree. And I love Target. So it was kind of like I was vicariously living through that video when I watched it, because I was like, wow, crazy. She's finally being an adult. Yeah, true. Um, I think like I said, I think what happened to her in regards to Colleen Ballinger was really fucked up. That's pretty much all I think about when it comes to that. I don't keep up with her stuff. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Like, I support her in like doing what she needs to do for herself to continue making content. Like, I know she's a solo podcaster now, so like she turned what she had with Colleen into like her own solo project. So that's good for her. Speaking of podcasts, I've always wanted to like do a podcast, but I've like tried to start one like 3 separate times and they failed because nobody really listens to them, and that's fine. I like to talk like a lot, so it's just so yeah, I just not my content, but wishing her the best. A chill vlog with some cool editing and some lo-fi in the background would be aesthetically pleasing, and also adding 4K Chef's Kiss. I love watching those. If you did that, I would watch. No, you're whining again. Okay, there was a time, like it was around the Colleen Ballinger videos. It was around those Colleen Ballinger videos where my videos were not uploading like 1080p in the least. Come here. Come here. Come here. Like, it wasn't even uploading in 1080p. It was one of those. And I was like, what's going on? But then I figured it out. I figured it out how to upload it to 4K. So my most recent videos should be in 4K now, hopefully. And I love filming vlogs, so there'll be more of that soon. There's one from last week that I still have to edit, so I probably should do that. Did you have people you were interviewing? So the first time I tried it, no, I was by myself, but I mean, I was just a regular ass person doing a podcast thing. Nobody was going to really listen. And then the second time, I think I tried, it was the same situation where I tried by myself again and it didn't work. And then the third time I tried to start one with my best friend. She's not very she's an introvert, like an extreme introvert. So filming a podcast with her was not the easiest because I'm very talkative and she's not. She's very much a listener. So we did film a podcast episode once, and it was just it was not. I feel like if you didn't know me and my best friend, you would probably think I'm being mean to her because she wasn't talking as much. And honestly, that's just how our friendship is, and she's just not a big talker. So I mean, we both made the choice that that's just not something is like she is like built for, and that's totally fine. I don't like to force people to do things that they don't want to do. By the way, how often will you go live? I don't know, honestly. I don't know if I want to make it a regular thing because I don't know if there are going to be a lot of people who want to hang out with me on my lives. I mean, I'm not expecting lots of people to come and watch me, but I also think, I want to, if I do go live, like, I want to make sure that, there are people who will be available to watch it if you want to, like I don't want to go live and you're like you're at work or you're at school and you can't watch it, like I want it to be accessible to everybody. That's why I'm going to keep this like live stream replayable as video. Is the podcast with your best friend still on YouTube? I want to watch it. No, we recorded the podcast episode. And then I never posted it. Like it's still sitting like in my hard drive as like an episode. Oh, I hit my desk and it made my computer move. But yeah, I it's in my hard drive. Like, oh, someone's home. I think I thought I heard a key in the door. But yeah, I never posted it because I don't know. I don't want to like post it also because I don't think it was a good one for either of us. She also didn't want to listen to it because she doesn't like listening to herself. She also doesn't like being in videos. Like she's been in previous videos before, but I have barely made any videos with her now because she's just not a person who likes to be on camera. So I never posted it. And I don't know. I just don't think it's like that interesting based off like personality types. Like obviously I'm very talkative and very like open, and she's kind of like when we were filming it, she was like, she was playing with like some sewing scissors and just like not really paying attention. Why did she agree to do it if she didn't like it? It's not that she didn't like it. She obviously wanted to give it a shot because I wanted to do it. And it was one of those things where like I presented it to her in a way that I was like, I want everyone to like hear our conversations because I think we're really funny. I like to compare ourselves as like Trixie and Katya, like the drag queens, because our conversations are very similar to theirs. So I kind of wanted, a platform where we could talk to each other like we're having conversations. But I think she just was too aware that she was like, going like she had to be talking or she had to be like in front of a microphone and a camera. And I just, like I said, I told her I wanted to like try it this once. And if she felt too uncomfortable, we wouldn't have to do it again. And so we didn't. And so, like I said, I really wanted, a space for us to talk and for people to like kind of hear what we talk about, because I think one, we're funny, and then we do have very interesting conversations about different topics. And so it was one of those things where like I just wanted people to hear us, but I didn't want to put her in a position where like she couldn't be herself, you know, because when we have conversations together that are just the two of us, it is easier to talk to each other when you're not sitting in front of a microphone or a camera, you know. Like I think that's just like with any kind of relationship and friendship, you know, like it's easier to talk to each other when it's just the two of you. Yeah, some people freeze up when the camera's on. Yeah, exactly. And my best friend is definitely the type that does not like the limelight. She does not like the attention, which is funny because we both were theater kids. But I think I always will put her comfort first. And if she wants to present herself in front of a camera or a microphone, then I will, you know, give her that space and I will be there for her in that sort of way. And that's why like that podcast thing I felt was going to be fine because I was there, and because I am very talkative, I feel like I would have been able to keep the vibe going. And like I said, like I don't want it to make it seem like I like resent her for that. Like no, like honestly, I love our conversations together, and then like we have been best friends for over 10 years, so it's really easy for us to like let each other know if something is not, if we're not vibing with something, or like we don't want to do something, and we just don't force each other to do it. Being a theater kid explains a lot. Oh my god, please don't say that. I'm triggered. Like when I think about being a theater kid in recent times, it always it sometimes reverts back to Colleen, because Colleen Ballinger was a theater kid, and I was like, oh god, please, I do not claim that bitch. But anyway, so yeah, that was pretty difficult. And I also think if I wanted to do a podcast, it most definitely would have to be like with another person, or I'd have to like be interviewing people. And that's really hard to because I also think I've seen like for example, Brittany Broski, like she was able to go from like doing a podcast with Sarah Shower to like having her own. The thing is, I love talking by myself, not in the way that like me. It's just like I have a lot of things in my head and I just need a space to like talk it out. And it's really hard sometimes because it's not that I don't want other people to speak. It's just that I'm one of those people that like if I do not get a thought out of my head, it like goes away. And so like I think maybe if I did start a podcast, I would have to start with like another person or interviewing people in order for it to really work. And the only people that I'm really like fully, truly comfortable with are like my best friend and my boyfriend. And they're both like introverts. So like that works out for me, you know, like I'm almost done. Can you be patient? Can you be patient? Thank you. So anyway, yeah. And like, and that's just that. But a podcast is something that's not far from my head. Okay. Okay. What time is it? 8:45. I'm going to be getting off in like 5 minutes. What do you think is the best dessert ever? I love cheesecake and I love brownies. You know, you want attention, I give it to you, and then it's not the right thing. So I don't know what you want. Come here. Come here. And I'm just going to turn my back to me. I don't understand why Britney's famous. Oh, you don't like Britney? Do you not like Britney? What do you... Well, sorry. Yeah, to complete my thought. Yeah, cheesecake and brownies are like my favorite. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is like chef's kiss. And then brownies, like it's so decadent and so good. Britney's, I think... Stop it. I think Britney got famous like on a whim. Stop, little please. Don't. Gosh, she's so frustrating sometimes. I think Britney got famous on a whim. Like she genuinely became a meme and then really just like was able to start doing things because she became a meme. Can I help you? What's your favorite dessert, Caleb? Why? Can you get your toy? Get one of your toys. I'll play with you. Willow's getting antsy. Yeah. Hey. Okay. We're not doing that, dude. We're not barking at me. We're not doing that. Come here. Come over here. Lay down then. Lay down. Come on, let's go. Come here. Come here. She's okay. It just feels like people get famous for very little and too much. Yeah. Honestly, like, this is gonna sound like that family of TikTok becoming famous for being tall. What? What family got famous for being tall? I like Brittany, just in the way that I think she's very funny and she does have good points on stuff. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I like Brittany because she does have good points on stuff. Like the Barbie movie, I liked her take on that. I think I personally think that she took becoming a meme and like turned it into like being like an internet person and like, you know, involving herself in different projects. So I think she was smart in that regard. I think she can be very funny. And honestly, like, I think I'm very funny. And so I wish that I was just known for being funny. I always wonder what Willow looks like when I'm petting her and I'm not looking at her. She's got one brain cell. My favorite dessert is the banana split, apple pie, Hershey pie, and a vanilla sundae with strawberries. Wow. Do you like sweets? Are you a sweets person? Also, apple pie is so good. I like cinnamon apple pie. That's like yummy. I love that during the holidays. Hershey pie, I don't think I've had super often. And a banana split, I also haven't had super often. I think it's because they don't really like bananas in things in desserts. But I also don't. I think it's just because I didn't grow up having bananas in desserts. So, I will be on for about another 2 minutes, and then I will log off. But this has been very, very fun. Thank you for those. Oh, you are a sweets person. That's cool. I'm a very sour, savory, salty person, so I don't really eat sweets super often. But thank you so much for joining the live. It's really great that a lot of you, or not a lot of you, it's really nice that some of you came to say hello and hang out for a little and listen to me talk about different things. Hopefully, I will figure out kind of a schedule on live streams so that way I could make this maybe a weekly thing if some people want to join and hang out and talk, because I do like live streaming. I think it's really fun, and it takes the stress off of like editing a video, because I think for me editing videos is one of the reasons why I get into a slump on YouTube really fast. So if I can make this a weekly thing, if some of y'all, if any of y'all want me to make this like a weekly thing, I could probably dedicate a day where I just maybe go on live for an hour and a half to 2 hours maybe and just talk, hang out, do whatever. And we can just hang out, talk about whatever y'all want. I will leave you with the book that I'm currently reading right now that is ripping my ass to shreds. It's Crying in H Mart. I'm about this much into it, and I teared up literally like already once, and it supposedly is a tearjerker. So really excited for that. This is by Michelle Zauner, Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. She is the lead singer in the indie pop band Japanese Breakfast. So yeah. Oh, the original Tall Family TikTok was posted on a channel called Marie Tamara, and there's a lot of drama around them. Ooh, interesting. Might consider that as a commentary reaction thing, maybe if I look them up. But thank you so much for joining my live stream tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and talking to me. And hopefully I'll be able to go live again soon. Please let me know if this is something that you're willing to join in on, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. It just really depends on how everybody's feeling. So thank you so much, and hopefully a new video will be posted maybe later this week. Love you guys. Bye.